and then transition.
Straight away. Poof. Ban Tassadar.
Okay, so we've got Infernal Shrines. By the way, we didn't actually show the map because we're just on the ball like that. But Infernal Shrines, good map.
We will show it next time.
Objective is to capture the shrines, produce a Punisher, let it go down the lane, and win the game. It's still a map where you get to defeat the enemy's core. So, TFT have banned Zarya, and Gaming in the Rhythm have banned Tassadar. Tassadar had 100% participation in the first round of HGC games. Whether he was selected, banned, or picked, it was just 100%. So, the Archon build in him is clearly a threat for Gaming in the Rhythm.
Straight away. Locked in Navarian.
Straight away
locked in Navarian. He's going to be solo tank, you think? Or do you think they're going to pair him with somebody? Do you think that Zarya was a target ban because they know that who's the boys on the right?
I'm not too sure. I'm just going to check the chat there. And by the way, Rob, thank you for setting up the contest there. It is now live. It's available. If you think that Team TFT are going to win, put exclamation bet space A space, the amount of points that you're willing to bet. If you think Gaming in the Rhythm is going to win, it's exclamation bet space B space, the amount of points you want to bet. If you don't know how many points you've got, type exclamation point.
Easy as that.
Easy.
You can also gamble them, but when it stops being fun, stop.
Also, when gambling gets out of hand, it's time to take care. By the way, I normally ask at the beginning for volume checks to make sure everyone's happy enough with that. If you're unhappy with any particular volume, either my microphone, the smooth jazz mic, or Jabrone's microphone, let us know. Or the in-game audio. You need to tell us. Okay, so what happened there, Jabroni?
We got our healer and our tank picked up with the ECT pickup and the Malfoyan pickup.
Now,
both very strong.
I mean, they're both first pick materials ever since the game was released, really.
Or first and second pick.
Well,
we could.
Well, they were technically second and third in the rotation there.
You're seeing a massive prioritization on the variant. Like, they have first pick, and they could have gone the Malf, they could have gone the ECT, but they chose. They've got a strategy. They got something.
You think they've got something up their sleeve?
They're gonna gust while they're taunting another boy or something. It's gonna be crazy. Something fell out there. We'll check the chat quickly.
I went to reduce the in-game audio on the mixer there just a little bit because I hadn't heard anything from the chat. But is everyone saying... TFT was A. TFT is bet A for whoever just asked that. I think it was Nera, was it?
How did you see that?
By the way, I'm going to do something to your computer here whilst you talk about the stuff here.
Well, there's not much to talk about apart from the Diablo ban. So yeah, they were expecting a 2-tank combination. But right now, did we say TFT's on the left? Gaming in the Rhythm on the right? Gaming in the Rhythm have the Falstad, they've got the Tychus, so they've got the global mobility to get a little extra soak when the shrine's popped off. If it starts popping off bottom lane, you can leave your Falstad top lane, get some soak, fly in, easy. GG.
Easy.
And KT banned as well.
Well, you don't see a lot of KT bans nowadays, so that's unexpected.
It's you can throw your Phoenix in the middle of the shrine, you're like, get out of there. You can stop people doing anything you want. I don't know.
Well, I guess what you can argue is spreading living bomb is a very effective method of scattering the opponents. Now, when you're inside the shrines, because there's a spherical wall keeping you in, you guys can cluster up and the bomb can spread. So I guess you get that value over the Phoenix as well, you see. Sound effects from Jabroni, people. This is a juicy Jabroni moment. Also, I'm obliged to tell you guys, for the viewing pleasure, there will be some raffles later on. There's going to be some real live prizes handed out, so stay tuned.
And get your points, because what do points make?
Prizes. But in this instance, you don't even need to spend points to get these prizes. You just need to join the raffle. But the raffle won't start yet, so before Rob itches his way into setting that up, don't set it up yet. Okay, so we got a Gul'dan and Sonya.
Master Gul'dan as well.
So we've got another warrior coming in here with Sonya for TFT, eh?
Yeah, that might be why. Was that why the KT was banned out? Because you could just gravity lapse Sonya and she'd be like, oh, I can't keep spinning. Gravity lapse me.
Well, it was they didn't ban the KT. They
banned him.
Yeah, so TFT couldn't have known.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
early.
It's early.
In
Hey,
Scotland,
it will-
it's 6 o'clock in the morning.
It'll only get better, guys. This production values will only get better. No, there we go. So we've got
This turning round is what's doing my head in.
Listen, this is what they do. This is what they do. Right. Okay. So we've got a
Rhaegar.
Rhaegar for Gaming in the Rhythm.
Yes.
Ancestral Healing or Bloodlust?
Who knows?
I think it's going to be Ancestral
And the
Healing.
last pick we're getting. Bet. Another warrior.
Tyrael.
Another warrior. Told you.
Sanctification. So hey, I'd argue Bloodlust will get more value with a Tyrael and a Varian. Varian or Varian? Well, we're having this discussion the other day as well.
Who was?
I was.
With?
Was it not you? I thought it was. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, so our final pick here for TFT to try and combat the Sanctification and double stuns coming off there. What are they going to do?
The Ancestral might get a lot more value. You stick it on the Variant, you stick the Sanct on like pre that or after that, and then you've got a never dying, just run around taunting people, charging people.
That's a Korean kind of methodology, isn't it? By the way, I mentioned it before, Gaming in the Rhythm's famous for their Tychus, and look who they picked. Tychus.
Oh, this guy knows his stats.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Actually, to be honest, I was hoping to have the stats all. Balabub produced a tremendous amount of team-specific stats, and I was hoping to have it here in front of us today. So our second tech would be able to rattle them off into our ears, and we could then produce it like we already knew it.
Yes.
But our second tech isn't showing up until the second series. So sorry, guys, you'll have to wait for good on-the-ball statistics like that. I'll just have to work off memory. So Vala is what they've picked for TFT.
Good.
Strafe or Reign of Vengeance. That's what it comes down to, I would say. But that's significant damage. That's good damage. So really, what this is Varian and Tyrael a better front line than ETC and Sonya? Jabroni.
I don't know. What are you going to use to stop, apart from the charge, what are you going to stop that's Whirlwind and
Tech,
Sonya?
move us to in-game, please.
And a tasty transition into game. As
That's
you
right,
see
that's right.
You will have a nice look at the portraits.
Portraits?
No portrait synergy.
Zero portrait synergy.
Unlucky
Keep the messages
boys.
coming in. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's the chat saying, jabronis?
Not much. Or my computer's frozen.
It didn't? You got to hit transition.
There we go, we're in.
We are in. No portrait synergy. So, TFT, Gaming in the Rhythm. And bets are in. There we go. Right.
Who have we got going? So once we get a tasty zoom out from the trusty co-commentator.
Yeah. I really wish someone was doing this.
Can I ask if I move my mouse, is that moving this?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's the same.
Get the last message up.
I'll just put it up now then.
Can't find the mouse on the screen.
Try it now. Okay, so we've got Gal Gunner, Doombane, Bairn, Tegaze, all playing for Gaming in the Rhythm there.
Falstad running
got it?
top.
Okay. Run it.
We may be missing a little bit of the action. Now we've got the action. There we go.
Okay.
Awesome. Right. So while everyone is having a little fight mid, Falstad has flown top to get that little tasty bit of EXP.
Okay, so we have teams beginning the rotation, it would appear. Looks like Tapion is being chased quite violently.
Well, he did path quite like aggressively into their lane, but there's just not enough damage to do anything with the Rhaegar, Tyrael, and level 1 Varian, I guess. So he can do what he wants. So top lane we've got Sonya versus Falstad, which is a good matchup for Falstad purely for the fact he can fly away. Sonya has to mount up and walk bottom or mid. He can rotate in with his flight for a very aggressive rotation to get a kill if they see somebody overstaying their welcome or pathing as aggressively as ECT did.
Looks like Bairn's coming up here to contest the lane against Sonia here in top lane. Let's have a look at those talents.
Ooh. Pulling the towels out. Sonia might be gone.
Oh,
Grenade
she
miss.
is very lucky to get away with that. Okay, so first objective is coming up here. It's the Arcane Punisher. That's arguably the strongest Punisher in the game.
So Falstad has retreated to go get his full health and mana. I don't know, did he have fight up? I wasn't looking, I was looking at the chat. I apologise. Sonia stayed for a little longer and had to walk down, but...
Oh, they're going to try and catch Sonia off. But Owen 23 was ready for it and has moved out of the way.
Tasty moving. Tasty movement.
At this stage in the game, now I know we're only 2 minutes in, but it is neck and neck. Oh, and it looks like TFT have gained ownership of the objective. They are not letting Gaming in the Rhythm in. Tychus has tried to get in there. He's not getting in. Galnagunners. Oh, they've pushed him out.
They forced him out, but it is 25 to 13, and I don't know if they have enough presence on the side of Gaming in the Rhythm to kind of, you know, how do they combat the damage of Gul'dan
and the first
Vala?
Punisher is won by TFT.
Gaming in the Rhythm move mid and try and get the soak, while Varian will solo defend
If
the Punisher.
you want to get in touch with us, remember there is @Hots Lounge on Twitter and and Northern Wizard for my own Twitter there as well. Okay, so it looks like the Punisher has jumped the fence. He's going in. John Cena, and he's down. So that's about as much as you'd really expect from the first Punisher, taking the wall and a little bit of thwart damage.
Yep, tasty. And no...
Quick rotation. They're straight in to get their siege camp. That's very wise. But they're not losing soak because TFT, of course, have got Sonia up there in top lane, fighting off against Tyrael.
Yeah, good play. They got a tasty XP advantage there, nearly at level 7, so we'll be able to be a lot more aggressive for these camps. There's no way that... Oh, they might invade it. They're going in. They know it's the time to fight now, before level 7, when they're on equal talents, but...
This is interesting because the longer these fights go, the more corruption stacks Gul'dan is getting. But it's really neck and neck. No team wants to feed at this stage in the playoffs. This is a high stakes game.
No team wants to feed at all.
Ever, really.
Ever.
but there's 0 deaths. We're nearly 5 minutes in. No one's died. The first objectives went down. Camps are getting done. It's mathematical here.
How are we looking?
Oh, and Falstad's used his flight. They're grouping up here. It's a 4v3, but I don't think they're going to do anything. They're just trying to clear the camp quickly.
Make sure they don't lose any damage on the bottom fort. I mean, no, but they have some damage, but it's not that bad. So are you going to see a camp pick up, do you think?
I don't think so. I think both teams would have rotated to the bruisers before this objective if they were going to do that, and they haven't. So I don't think there's going to be any bruisers here. They're just going to rotate up for the objective. Sonia's already in.
And with that, there's a level lead, but it is equal talent advantages. So do you think that they're going to... Nope, it doesn't look like they're going to... I think they're getting ready to pull the camp, then defend it. Yeah, I think they will.
Gaming in the Rhythm are giving up the objective. It's a mortar Punisher this time, so I mean every Punisher is good, but I'd argue this is the weaker of the Punishers. So I think that helps maybe. Doombane I think he's only there for the experience.
He's just a presence. Otherwise, they can just push down the fort, and then the Punisher would be knocking on keep if they were given free reign.
Now it looks like there's a trade in place here. Haft and Tegaze are down there trying to put damage in. It's
a race to level 10. Knowing Falstad can fly in is a bit of a bonus.
They're soaking all 3 lanes effectively here. This is it's okay. It's a good return, I would say. They've got a siege camp coming in with them there as well.
But they're
going to trade the 1 fort in exchange for getting level 10s at the same time.
And hopefully they'll be able to defend it at that
This
point.
is the kind of crazy plays that Focus Halloween used to do and lose games for. So here we go. 4 in top lane with their John Cena. Okay. Now that fort's down before he even arrived, there's a possibility they could go for keep here. So the entire team's going to have to come back and defend. We're 6 minutes in, no deaths, and they're going for a keep.
Tychus held off on choosing his ult and went for the drill. Just a zoning drill to keep the team out.
Here we go. Taking. Oh, it's just drilling straight through that guy. Look at this.
So we do see Varian pick up taunt, which was the only thing he could do, because otherwise they...
Ancestral healing as well. You predicted that. And we've got the Mighty Gust.
So only drill is down. So there's... Oh god, Tyrael had very...
Oh, Sanctification, it's a juicy play. The entire team are now invulnerable.
Ancestral
healing. Oh, the Gust's in place. Now Tapion's Mosh Pit is ineffective. He's now zoned. Doombane's gonna go down. Pop, he's dead. Tapion, could he die?
Haft and Galnagunner are... They were out of position, but they get the kill on ECT. It was a 3-for-2 trade, so it is actually in favour.
Galnagunner's getting chased here by Owen 23. Paddy is going to die. Paddy goes down.
Galnagunner's getting out there. 300 health.
Owen, what are you going to do?
I think
what are you going to do, Owen? Run for your life. Oh, they just know if they get this right, they've got him. So
that's going to be a spear on Rhaegar.
Run!
Get a spear on Rhaegar, kill him!
Don't see ya. Wow. What?
So that's everything but Twilight Dream on cooldown.
Yeah.
That was a good trade.
Yeah, well done, gaming in the rhythm.
That's XP. That's the XP kind of lead that you want.
That was, would you say, a juicy play?
More lucky, not lucky, but I just think the TFT stayed too long. They wanted to do too much, and
both teams are now doing their bruiser camps, as you can see here. Both teams on the bruisers,
knowing that the next Punisher will be in the mid or lower end of the map. So was hoping to get value out of that, but it may be too early because both teams are just going to clear them up.
That was literally simultaneous. I mean, that was exact same timing.
Maybe they're on comms together.
It's almost as if you could suspect such a thing. Okay, well, gaming in the rhythm pick up Siege, so they've got that advantage. But the game is even. In terms of structures, the game is even. So, TFT in the objective before their opponents, but they've now left. Why is that?
I think they're wanting to clear mid. Gaming in the rhythm are going to clear top. So I think they're both...
It's a camp trade-off, is it?
Mm-hmm.
I see.
But I think Tychus is getting a few kills. Getting a few
Sanctification comes in and they get value. They keep their team alive. However, they needed that for the team fight. Nobody has started the objective. Here they come. All right, they're coming down now.
Sonya's popped her ult as well, so she's just going to tear through this. And if Gaming in the Rhythm try and invade, she'll just be able to spin around and do some
Here comes
damage.
The flight. The Draken laser drills down. Tigez has taunted their ETC. They're focusing the tank, and he escapes. Oh, now TFT are wise to back out whilst the drill is in place.
Wait for that to drop off. And ECT is a way to get healed up completely before he goes in as well. So the focus on the tank didn't really work.
And he jumps in, the power slide, the taunt.
Sonya's taunted, dead.
Oh,
ECT is... Yeah, he gets out of there. Vala's low. They're all pretty low. They can't do too much.
They're not going for it. Now, they could leave the objective and get a kill here, but they have chosen to complete the objective and capture the frozen Punisher.
And luckily, because they pulled that for early game, they now have it marching on the keep wall as well. So they'll pull the camp and just make a bit more hazardous for TFT. Hazardous, because now they've got to send someone to clear to clear mid, and they're trying to defend their keep.
So they're doing the 5-man push. They know that all the heroic abilities are available for TFT.
I don't think, TFT aren't looking to invade. They didn't go for the wall. No, Gaming the Rhythm, they aren't going for the wall. They were getting the turrets first, and now they're making away.
They're focusing keep. Oh, the Mighty Gust is effective. That's buying them time. They should get the keep with this.
Tyrael's going to try some zoning. They don't get
the Mosh is up. The Mosh is deployed.
Ancestral's down, though. The Strafe is just getting so much value. That's Falstad dead. Tyrael's away to explode.
Oh, he almost got Vala with it, though.
They got the keep.
I don't know if it's enough though, because if any of them go down, they can rush top lane and do some serious work.
I think that was a good trade, because the XP in the side of Gaming in the Rhythm is still higher. The cooldowns are all gone.
Chase is on.
For TFT. I mean, yeah, there's not much they can do. They can...
Sippy, cup.
That was good. Good trade. I don't know who I said that I thought would win it originally, but...
It was right, whatever you said. Okay, so they're just doing a counter-offensive. It looks like they're coming in for it. Mighty Gust is available, but I don't know if it... Well, there you go.
They're just wanting to... Yeah, they're wanting to stop any damage going onto that fort while Tychus makes his way across after respawning.
So, I really don't know. Is it still anyone's game, Jabroni?
I think it is. I mean, one good team fight could turn it around if they can't do anything to the Sonya, but...
Would you say they've got one shot, one chance, one opportunity?
Possibly, yeah.
Oh man, that statement's really reserved for like Asmodan slam dunk on a 10 hit point enemy hero.
That missed.
You got one shot, one chance, and then you missed the dunk. Okay, so Galna Gunnar engaging to take the camp.
That is good. That's what
camp.
you need.
Great camp, that actually, yeah, because that's going to force them to
be late to the shrine. They're going to be late. But Vala's sitting top lane. She's just pushing out that lane. Sonya and Gul'dan are pulling the camp, but
coming in rather aggressively there.
They are equal talent here, so a fight can happen. ECT has had to leave mid. He's had to leave the camp push in.
I think that's the right choice at this stage in the game. You're not wanting any Punisher on enemies team. Oh, but look, I didn't notice the Bruiser camp's there. That's going to cause just enough mischief for them to allow TFT to get in the objective early.
But
Gul'dan at this stage still hasn't completed his quest.
Varian is going in. He's charged.
Oh, he's gone ham.
He's taunted on the
drill,
Gul'dan, the gust to separate the team.
Holy ground in place as well. Oh, they're split.
Yeah, Varian is on his own, but the holy ground saving him.
Oh,
and
ancestral healing comes in. Oh, and it saves his life. Oh, the roots kept Tyrael in place. Oh, it's all happening here. Vala's getting chunked by the hammerang there, but I think they're leaving. I think that's it. Gaming in the Rhythm are not taking the objective. They're leaving TFT to take this. And this Bruiser camp is not getting enough value. Let's see what's happened. They're going to re-engage.
It looks maybe they realised that it's 4v5. It's Gul'dan's bot lane clearing the catapults, and they've just forced TFT to just walk away.
That is incredible. That is incredible. Gul'dan going back to base because of the Gwinions being in place.
That's a charge on ECT and a taunt.
The taunt's there. The Colossal Totem.
So we have Gust and Sanctification are the only two ultimates on the side of Gaming in the Rhythm.
Tyrael gets out. Come on, Bjorn. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We've got to get the damage. They're just running away here. Stun, taunted, and Gul'dan goes down. Invulnerability in place. Wow. Okay, it's now a
massive
mosh pit.
4-man mosh.
Oh.
But they can't. They're not doing any damage. Falstad's able to barrel roll away.
The Punisher has been won.
Malf has ice blocked himself.
Haft, can you get away? Oh, Malfurion goes down. This is important for Gaming in the Rhythm.
They need
Haft
Varian
isn't there
with
for
a
the
stun.
damage though, because if that Punisher jumps, it'll take him.
That's a double stun from the Punisher. Haft is...
Oh, he's putting good damage on ECT. Yes! And he goes down.
The holy ground stopping him.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. Gaming in the Rhythm just won that team fight. Team wiped the enemy, even though they won the Punisher. I can't believe that.
Gul'dan is back. I don't know where he's off to.
He's just running around.
He's hoping that we don't notice what he's doing.
He's leaving the catapults in bottom lane is what he's doing.
Oh, he's realised now. It's okay.
Okay, so the Punisher's going to die before it gets any of this keep, so that's good.
No damage. That's a bonus. That was the fight they wanted.
Good job.
That's the fight they wanted.
That was the fight they wanted. So, so I'm pretty sure they're going to go try and get this. Sorry, TFT are going to go down and get this camp now. What's the chat, Tech? Is anyone saying the volumes are all broken again? 'Cause
Says
I've turned
the Halloween is a bit quieter than me.
Oh, well, you can adjust that on the mixer. You can turn microphone 1 up by turning the dial.
Ooh, that's tasty. So, we're just seeing camps being picked up by.
How's that? Did you turn it all the way up now?
This one?
Yeah.
All the way?
Yeah. Okay, so that should me.
Ooh, I can hear that. That sounds better already, boys.
Much louder. There we go.
So, an invade on the camp. Sonia's going deep.
Dragon laser drills in place, and it's hitting Vala, which is good value. The gust's down. Sanctification.
Sonia is spinning to winning.
Malfurion's down. Vala's down. Paddy's now getting singled out by Doombane.
ECT, they're just fighting over this camp, it looks like. Sonia's still going in, but she's going to be taunted and died. Gul'dan is on his own.
Wow.
And dead. But that is...
You can just read it out, Danielle, if there's information coming from the chat.
Yeah, that one's it.
Wow, so that was an excellent team fight from Gaming in the Rhythm. I honestly have been expecting TFT to be winning these fights here. Gal the Gunner, Tease,
And I think that will be game, because I don't think Malf and Vala are going to be able to stop anything from happening, because they only respawn in...
The amount of damage they're putting down here, I don't think anyone will be alive before this is over.
So do you think that Tychus pick was a good idea? If he's happy on it, he knows how to play him.
Get
He's
ready
just
to
won a
trans-
game.